Welcome to Book That Commercial. My name is Akia. A really quick video. Today's video is literally, I'm just giving you a list of 10 commercial casting directors. And these commercial casting directors happen to be Southeast commercial casting directors, okay? So this is going to be a part 3 video series. Part 1 today is Southeast commercial casting directors. Part 2 is going to be New York commercial casting directors. Part 3 is going to be LA commercial casting directors. I even might do a video number 4 and 5 and touch on Chicago, Florida, Vancouver, Toronto, just to put those gems out there. But I got to do my research on those areas because I'm not well versed in those markets, okay? So today I'm literally just going to give you the top 10 commercial casting directors in the Southeast USA. So if you are in the Southeast market, you want to get a pen, piece of paper, grab your iPad, grab your notes section on your phone and jot these down, okay? Yes, you can also go to Google as well and, find some commercial casting directors in the Southeast, but I'm pulling this list directly from the casting notices that I've received from my agents. So over the past year, I've been signed with a phenomenal agency here in the Southeast, and I've been signed commercially and theatrically, okay? So when my commercial auditions come in, I have a tracker that I keep track of like all my auditions, but it's not up to date. I definitely got to update it, and maybe I'll do a video about that. All of my commercial audition requests that I get from my agents, okay? And just going through, you see a lot of the same commercial casting director names on those notices. And the Southeast does have a smaller group of commercial casting directors down here, but I believe that it's going to continue to grow as this market grows. But these 10 commercial casting directors that I'm going to give you today are the top 10 that are buzzing. They are busy, they are working, they are flooded with commercial castings, okay? These are the big dogs, okay? So if you're in the Southeast market, if you're trying to audition in the Southeast market, if you're thinking about moving to the Southeast market, or maybe you're in LA and New York, but you're a local hire to the Southeast, or you are looking into getting a rep in the Southeast, these are the commercial casting directors that are casting, hunty. When I tell you, they are busy. Their offices are busy. They're flooded with casting, okay? So I'm gonna start off with most busy, meaning a lot of projects are coming out of this office, to, not a lot of projects. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that, because just because I get auditions from a certain commercial casting office, a lot of auditions from a certain one, but then another one I may not get as many, that doesn't necessarily mean that this office is not busy. So I guess this list is basically going to be the top 10, okay? But I'm gonna start at number 10. And these are the casting directors that I've auditioned for in the Southeast multiple times. But I guess 10 all the way to 110, meaning the least amount of times I've auditioned for them versus the number 1 on the list. I auditioned for them go gazillions of times, I feel like. And I've had callbacks and first refusals and avail checks, all that. So as we go up the list from 10 to 1, they're on my radar and I'm on their radar, I guess you could kind of say. Yeah, okay. So let's start off. Number 10 on the list. Number 10 commercial casting director on my list is Anissa Williams. Anissa Williams. Now, yes, Anissa Williams, okay? Now, I'm going to give you this list, but this list is for research purposes. Actors should love research. They should know how to research and get information that they need, okay? So I'm going to give you this list of the top 10, but you got to do your research. Okay, I'm not going to give you everything. If you want to know the types of projects that they're working on, what types of commercials they've cast, that's where your research skills come into play, okay? Because I did think about, once I gave out this list with each commercial casting director, I thought about maybe I should, tell them what commercials they've cast or what commercials I've auditioned for them. And I'm like, no, you know what? I'm just going to give them the list and you've got to do the rest. You've got to do your own research and you've got to build your own connections. You've got to do it. You've got to network and put yourself out there and you will find all this information. It's out there. You will find it, okay? All right, so let's get started. So number 10 on my list is Anissa Williams. That's number 10, okay? Number 9 on my list is DB Casting. DB Casting. Number 8 on my list is Kim Petrovsky. Kim Petrovsky. I love her first name. She's a great first name. Number 7 on my list, Kelly Casting. Kelly Casting. Number 6 on my list is Chris Redding. Chris Redding. Number 5 on my list is Stillwell Casting. Stillwell Casting. Number 4 on my list is C&J Casting. C&J Casting, Corrigan and Johnston. Number 3 on my list is Arvold Casting. Erica Arvold. Number 2 on my list is Brian Beagle. Brian Beagle. And number one on my list, they're a huge commercial casting agency here in the Southeast. Big Picture Casting. Big Picture Casting. All right, y'all. So now you know the top 10, my top 10 commercial casting directors in the Southeast. So now do your research. See who has workshops or classes or seminars, or see how you can network with them, how you can get auditions. Does your representation have a relationship with them? Do you have representation? If you don't have representation, continue to build your reel via self-submitting, okay? Build your reel when you submit to these agencies and get representation. Most of them in the Southeast have relationships with these commercial casting directors that I listed, okay? But in the meantime, if you don't have representation, you could still self-submit on Actors Access, casting networks. Some of them do post commercial auditions on there, okay? But you gotta be in it to win it. You gotta be on there every day looking and submitting to get on their radar. A lot of them do workshops, do classes, are at networking events. So again, it's all about doing your due diligence, seeing how you can create a relationship, seeing how you can get on their radar. Get creative. We're actors. We're creators, okay? So with that being said, I hope that this video was informative in some way. I hope that now you have a list to start from and it's only going to grow from there. And there are other commercial casting directors here in the Southeast, but again, these are my top 10. If you want me to do another video with some more commercial casting directors as they continue to grow and expand, and there's other people on my list that I have auditioned for that are not on this specific list, so maybe I'll do a part 2 video later on. Okay, all right, have a wonderful night. Book that commercial. Head over to bookthatcommercial.com. I've got freebies, I've got merch. I am a commercial audition coach, so if you need help with your commercial audition, you know where I am, you know how to find me. Okay. All right, peace.